Hi, I'm Doggo. This is the Mezco 112 collective John Constantine from Mezco Toys. This is one of the few Mezcos that were released at the end of 2022, and this one was very long overdue. And if you're asking what a Mezco is, Mezco Toys is an American toy company started by Michael Markowitz back in 2000. It was made after the ending of Aztec Toys, which is a toy company Markowitz was previously a part of. Mezco has a long lineage of figures produced with their line of statue-like figures, and their very popular Living Dead doll line. Many licenses had these statue-like figures made from Mezco, but it wasn't until 2015 when they made their first 112 figure, The Dark Knight Returns Batman, and it is still regarded as being one of the best Batman figures, despite its age. An immediate detail you will notice with Mezcos is that they are one of, if not the first major toy company to pioneer the use of cloth goods on 112 figures. Now what about this Constantine? Well, this figure has quite a long history, being shown off back in July of 2020. So Constantine getting a release was a shocker, due to Mezco liking to do this cool thing where they take people's deposits and not releasing figures. And how many figures have they done this to? Well... not even to mention the figures that haven't even gone for pre-order yet. Rest easy, Keaton Batman. But enough about that, let's talk about the figure. The painting and stitching for this figure is okay. I say that because there isn't really a figure to look at, it's all clothes that I don't think are great. The pants and boots are good, but the shirt just looks cheap and is too thin. I feel like I can look through it. The tie is fine. There's a bendy wire on the collar part for the tie, but not the tie itself, which could have helped it, but I think that's really fine. My main issue is with the shirt. But overall, the clothes are just okay. This shirt also doesn't stay tucked in, so it gets very annoying trying to put it back. Now this is my biggest issue. The head is shit. There's no denying it. No paint at the lips or cheeks, just the eyes and the smallest hint of a 5 o'clock shadow. These heads are so far off from what they had in the original promo pictures, which is honestly just disappointing. It's just way too soft, and this is the same issue with the other smiling head he has. The best heads are definitely these bruised ones, which are actually painted, so that's why you'll probably see this bruised smiling head in the video the most. And on top of that, he's an airhead. All these heads are just way too big and make his body look tiny. As for the quality of the figure, it's very hit or miss. I have some tight joints, but that's fine. Really, it's just the paint at the heads. And like I said, the clothes aren't bad quality, apart from the coat, but we'll get to that. I didn't have any expectations going into this figure or even looked at reviews, but was still sort of disappointed when getting it in hand. The actual figure can definitely be better, but something that helps it overall is the accessories, because trust me, if there's something Mezcos don't lack, it's accessories. You get a pair of fists, relaxed hands, hands with the fingers out, hands with these tarot cards in between the figures. I think you can take them out, but I'm not gonna try. Hands with curled fingers to use these included fire effects. These are specific to the left and right hand. Don't ask me which is which. Flat hands to use these spell effects. The fingers fit in these holes in the spells. And there's also effects for the wrists and forearms. There's a trigger finger hand and a hand to hold one of these lighters. You get a flame on and flame off. And you get one gripping hand. As for weapons, you get this long sword, a dual-bladed dagger, a cross, a chainsaw with the moving handle, and a rifle with an actual moving lever and flip-up sight. You get the previously mentioned based head, a smirking head, a normal bruised head, and a smiling bruised head. As well as easily the coolest accessory being these different cigarettes. You get one with smoke coming off the tip, a normal one, a limp one, and one with a huge smoke cloud. And all these heads have a feature where you can put the cigarette in the mouth, as well as a blowing smoke effect. You get a base as well as a stand with the handle, and finally you get the coat, which he's wearing. The accessories are great like always with Mezcos. The weapons are wonderful and have great detail and paint. I also love how it comes with multiple cigarettes in case one breaks or disappears. The chainsaw is strange but also a great accessory. I still have my issues with the heads, but the cigarette effect is very nice engineering on Mezco's part. As for the hands, he should have came with gripping and trigger hands on both sides, not just one. This guy should be able to dual wield his weapons. Also, no, the right hand cannot hold the weapons correctly. And the coat, I personally don't like too much. It's too tight, which makes him look puffy, and it also hinders the arm articulation a lot. But I do like the buttons added and the bendy wire in it. Now for the sake of articulation, I will be showing it without the jacket on, but trust me, it's way worse with it on. He has a double ball joint at the bottom and top of the neck, which allows him to look up this far, down this far. Arms can go all the way around, but the shirt hinders it. Arm moves out this far. Bicep swivel. Double bend at the elbow, which gets about 180. Hinge swivel at the wrist, which allows it to move in and out. There's a ball joint at the diaphragm and waist, which allows him to crunch this far. Arc back. Tilt and swivel. Ball joint at the hips, which allows your leg to move up this far, a little bit back. Thigh swivel. Amazing spread. Double bend at the knee. And the normal shit ankles for Mezco. Articulation is okay. The waist and ankles can definitely be better, and the shoulders could definitely come up a bit more. And wish he had butterflies. I believe this is the Christopher Reeve's body, which is way better than that horrible Joker body, so glad the suited bodies were upgraded. For scale, here he is with the Mafex Batman and the baby DC icons Deadman, the Mafex Wolverine and Mafex Spider-Man, the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange and Dormammu, the McFarlane Martian Manhunter and Storm Collectibles Lobo, and my custom Dante and Trish. In the end, this figure is alright. It's not the best, but I don't think it's horrible. Far from it. I think it has a lot of good, like the accessories and details, but a bit of bad, like the coat and heads, but nothing tremendous. If you were a Constantine fan or a DC collector in general, get it. It is the best 112 Constantine will probably ever get. He's also important to start your Justice League Dark team. If you want it, you can probably still find this guy on eBay for a great price, but I personally got mine at Ageless Geeks. I'm not sponsored, I just really like this toy store. I've been shopping with them for like 3 years now, and they have a great selection of toys in their Lamita store as well as their Frankenstein's shop. I highly recommend both those stores. If you're in the LA area, definitely one of the best toy stores to visit. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a comment, let me know if you got this guy and what your thoughts on it. I'm appreciating the support on these videos. I'm not too impressed with Constantine, but it's nice to finally get a good figure of him. Just wish there was a good Deadman or Zatanna to pair him up with. Okay, bye.